Good morning everybody, welcome back. I know it's been a while, more about that later, but today you would have guessed, I guess, by the introduction and the thumbnail on the front, that I am on the North Downs Way. So I decided to come to the start and do a section hike of the first part. So the North Downs Way runs 153 miles or 246 kilometres from across the South East of England, and the start is based in Farnham. So if you want to do the South Downs Way, it's literally a minute and a half's walk from Farnham train station, so it's good access as far as public transport goes, and it runs all the way through Canterbury and through down to the White Cliffs of Dover, and it goes through two areas of outstanding natural beauty, which is the Surrey Hills, which is the first part, which I'm in now, and the Kent Downs. So today's plan is just to do the first section. It's not a particularly long section, it's 12 miles, but it's actually probably about 11-ish miles, but I've then got to go into Guildford to get a train back to Farnham. So I'm just doing the Farnham to Guildford section. So I thought I'd just give you a little bit of information about the start of the trail. When you come out of Farnham station, the start's only a minute or so away, so it's easy to get to, but it is on a busy junction on the A31. So the pictures and the video footage that you've seen earlier, probably in the introduction, don't really do it justice, because actually you're standing on a busy junction. It's very noisy, you can't hear a thing, everybody's sitting at traffic lights watching you take videos and selfies of yourself, and you feel a little bit self-conscious, a bit of an idiot. You then have to walk a little bit down the A31, and then a few winding trails up to Runford Nature Reserve, and then up through onto I think it's called the Sands Road, and you end up doing about a mile or so, about a mile of road walking, which is something I personally could do without, up to Farnham Golf Course. So that's interesting. I've already seen, that's the second sign I think I've seen for no cycling, walking only. I haven't really looked into the details about whether you can actually bike the North Downs Way. Thought I'd just show you this. Excuse the lawnmower in the background, but somebody's been a bit artistic and clever, made that into 4B, a fake door. Very good. I suppose I should explain why I haven't actually posted any videos on my channel for a long time. Firstly, thank you for all those that have stayed with me and remained subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate that. I suppose I want to apologise for not posting any videos for quite some time now. I think October, when I was in the Brecon Beacons, was when I last posted, and I haven't done very much hiking at all really since then, because well, there's several reasons really. One, the main reason is due to injuries, and I'm not going to go into the details because you know you'll just end up zoning out for boredom, but fair to say that I've had quite a difficult time of it with injuries, etc., and they're not done by any stretch of the imagination, but it is good to be back out on trail. So the reason I'm out today is twofold really. Firstly, because I've always wanted to walk the North Downs Way, maybe section hike it. So whether that's, I'm going to do that in day hikes or weekend trips with some wild camps, I'm not really sure yet, but I'll probably be a mixture of both. So it's going to be a little bit of a side project to do in between my other plans. In 3 weeks time I am due to do the second half of the coast to coast, which brings me to the second reason why I'm out today. Today I'm out doing a practice hike of 12 miles, and you'll see that I've got my pack on and it's almost at full hiking weight, and that is to see whether my injuries can cope with the mileage, because up until now I haven't done anything of any great worth. I've done some smaller 8 mile, 5 mile, 6 mile hikes, but I've not done anything really significant because I just haven't been in a position to be able to do that. So today's really a test. I'm going to do a 12 mile today, and hopefully if I'm okay tomorrow morning, do another 12 mile tomorrow morning and see how that goes. Just found Wagoners Campsite, a magical off-grid campsite for all information and booking. So I don't know how many miles in we are, I'll put it up on the screen now, but if you're thinking of hiking the North Downs Way, there's an option for you. Wow, look at those bluebells. Almost coming to the end of the season now, but still nice to see that, well, they call bluebells, but that velvet carpet of flowers. So as I was saying, that when I'm doing the coast to coast, I think I've got 12 miles, 14 miles and then 21 miles. So that's why I'm doing two 12 milers in a row, to see whether I feel okay. And if I'm okay, when I wake up Monday morning, I need to decide whether could I actually face 21 miles, am I going to be okay or am I not. If I don't think I can manage 21 miles, but I could actually do maybe another 10 miler, then there's a plan B, and the plan B is to do the Isle of Wight coastal path, which is about 70 miles, because they're about 10-12 mile days. So if I'm able to manage 10-12 mile days, then that could be plan B, and I'll have to postpone the coast to coast. If I don't feel well at all on Monday morning, then I'll be cancelling everything, and yeah, it'll be really disappointing, but yeah, we shall see. So according to the map, we are now in a ANOB, outstanding area of natural beauty, which is the Surrey Hills. It's in lots of DOE groups today, so must be a DOE practice weekend or whatever. And I've just passed a group going past talking about contour lines on the map, and they were discussing the fact that contour lines on the map, if they're far apart, you're going downhill, and if they're close together, you're going uphill. Oh, bless them. It's quite funny. You live and learn. We're all there once. They're doing some forestry works here, so it's closed off in certain areas, but look at that. Look at those colours. That is beautiful. The colours of that natural wood, and that dark stuff there, because it's a pine, that is fat wood, so that's full of resin. So if you shave that off and make it into shavings, that will take a spark for a fire. Oh wow, lovely. And it smells amazing. So a bit of an update on whether you can cycle the South Downs Way or not. Certainly in the Surrey hills they seem to encourage biking, and oh I know. Okay, I'm not sure what to make of that. Yeah, so you obviously can cycle some of it. I think that was the earlier where I said, you know, you couldn't cycle. That was the Hampton estate, which seems to be a private estate which you can obviously access the paths, and I think they seem to discourage cyclists. So maybe if you are doing it, you have to, I don't know, circumvent that or push your cycle through it rather than cycle on it. But other than that, as far as I can tell, it doesn't seem too bad for cycling. So I've come to a place called Watts Gallery. It's an artist's village. I'm not going to lie, I don't know much about it, but I have read that there is actually a bit of an artist trail on the North Downs Way. There is dotted along the way, and I don't know how far it goes, but you could look it up. Various contemporary art pieces, and there is a trail that you can follow to take in that art trail if that's something that you're interested in. Okay, well, I think I'll wrap it up here. I can getting closer to Guildford, and I can see that I'm going to be surrounded by traffic noise again. So thank you very much for coming along with me. Thank you very much for being patient, staying with me and watching this video. Any questions, comments or likes, put in the comments box below. And wish me luck. I'm not going to lie, I am feeling some pain, but I think tomorrow will tell when I manage to do the second walk tomorrow, see how that feels, and hopefully soon I'll either be on the coast to coast or the Isle of Wight trail, but we shall see. So I shall see you later, take care, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.